you just stripping yourself naked before your enemy. They'll be laughing at you because you're giving them secret ammunition to attack you whenever they feel like. You never know who is around you. You never know. Hello guys, you're welcome to my channel. My name is Franca, and on this channel we talk all things femininity, level up, and side hustles for women. Today I'd like to share with you 5 things that we need to keep silent as adults, as women, and as people in general. These are my opinion, and I'll be glad to hear your opinion as well in the comment section. And guys, I know it's not easy. I know it's so compelling at times to just explode and tell everybody what you have to share, especially if you are so excited and have something so exciting to share. But I still think that is what they try to hold ourselves and keep some things very discreet. As silence is, if not the best, one of the best things that we can do to ourselves, for ourselves, and for other people around us. Before we continue, guys, it's rather ironically unfortunate that we have to talk about the subject of silence in a very rowdy environment like this. Like, if you can hear all the cars passing, all the people talking, all the music playing, I just can't help it, but that's my reality, and kindly bear with me, okay? That said, the first thing I think we need to keep to ourselves are the good things that we do to other people. And why did I include this in this list? It's because I think we need to see ourselves as vessels of blessing that God has prepared to bless others. Whatever we have, we should be humble enough to admit the fact that it's from God. He gave to us and has chosen us for a specific time that somebody will need something. We will be in a position to offer to that person, and it's not our strength, it's not our doing, but all God's. So let's assume that the tables turn around and you are the one at the receiving end. How are you gonna feel if somebody gives to you and go about broadcasting how you just couldn't pay your child's school fees, how she just bought you ice cream, how she just bought you food, how she just paid your bills? How are you going to feel? We should understand that people's dignity are at stake in whatever we say, whatever we tell others. And the same way we will feel ashamed if they tell others what they do for us, that's the same way they feel when we tell others what they do for us. So we need to be very discreet with the good things that we do for them, because nobody would love to be at the receiving end all the time. But it's just unfair. That life is unfair, and somebody will have to be at the receiving end. Somebody will have to depend on others for their need. And I know it's just for a time, because things do change in life. And whatever good that we do for people, we don't know where we'll meet them one time. God does very good things for us every day. Every now and then He's blessing us, but He doesn't go telling the world how He has just helped us with anything. So we need to just keep people's dignity private. We need to keep people's shame private. We need to be proud that we are able to help somebody in a humble way, not so that others will bless us, not so that others will say that, oh, you are good, you have a good heart. That there's no blessing in that. If we really want God to bless us, then we also need to bless other people. We need to learn to bless other people and just keep quiet about it, because there's more blessing in giving than receiving. But there's no blessing in giving and complaining to other people about how you just gave. Let's keep quiet so that we can reap all the blessing, because that person you just gave may say God bless you, may pray for you, and you don't know how long that prayer is going to go to save you from something very deadly. The number 2 thing I think we should keep private are the things that happen in our relationships. I'm not saying that somebody should keep his secret, or somebody that you're in a relationship with should keep his secrets from the world. No, that is even a red flag. But I'm talking about the things that go on in your relationship. You need to distinguish between being secret and keeping the things that are in your relationship private, because you never know who is saving all those pictures. You never know who is waiting so that they laugh at you. Honestly, people are there who save all your pictures. We'll make a collage and this one presentation of it, so that the day that your relationship falls, they will tell the world that I thought it will last. They will laugh at you. I'm telling you. I've seen men lose good women because they couldn't keep some things to themselves. I've seen women lose good marriages and good husbands because they couldn't learn to keep certain things to themselves. There are times that we have to ask for help. Well, you need to know what exactly we are asking for help on, and you don't have to tell everything. You go from A to Z and pour everything in your relationship status onto the public for people to see what is going on. I love it if my partner shares me and writes cute captions. Oh, I love it. But there are certain limits that you don't cross. Nobody needs to know what is really going on. Celebrations must be done by you yourself. To yourself, whatever plans that you have for the relationship, keep them to yourself, because you never know who is praying, so that all the success that you chalked so far falls down. Somebody will say like, oh, okay, now you get better husband, eh? Then they may be praying against it, and all those things that they've worked for will just collapse one day just like that. The third thing I think you should keep to ourselves are our goals and big dreams. So you realize that the things that you talk about most of the time, your plans that you tell everybody about, most of them do not even materialize, but the ones that you keep to yourself and work on them underground, they are the ones that even come to proper fruition. Why? It's because it's not everybody who is happy with your progress. You may not know, but let me tell you, you have a lot of enemies who are really working against your plans, who do not want to see you progress in life. So if you have plans, don't come and tell us, write it down and work on them. Don't tell us that by the end of the year, I want to get this, I want to get. Please write it down and work on them yourselves. Let it be known to you alone. There are times that people will ask you, hey, so what are you working on? Please you can give them a gist, but keep all the details to yourself. Because doing that may attract you people who are really jealous. Some people may never encourage you on that journey because they are jealous of you and they wouldn't want to see you pass them, pass their children, do things that they've never done before. And so may discourage you or even go do certain things against them and your plans will never work. And later on you come and sit down crying about how your plans didn't work. But you've forgotten that it is you yourself that has given them all that they need to know, all the things that they need to know to destroy your ambitions. Whatever plans that you have, if people are asking you, trying to take things out of your mouth, do your best to keep quiet. Do your best to control the urge to overshare your life. Because oversharing can cost you so many things that you have planned for, so many things that you work for. Some of you have plans to go abroad. You've got a ticket. By the time you realize the trip, everything has been cancelled. Why? You've forgotten that you were oversharing things that you were asked not to share. You've forgotten that the things that you've been praying about that God has given to you, you willingly went to give it into the hands of the enemy. And today you are there crying because you overshared your life. However, you may not know, but from today onwards, if you're listening to this message, your goals, your plans, and everything, it needs to be in your pocket. You can zip it if you want. Number 4 thing is our progress at the workplace. Guys, maybe you don't know, but your workplace or your school where you are is a place full of secret competitions. There are people who are really jealous of your progress at the workplace and will be looking for information to just get you down. But you may take them as innocent friends. And then whatever achievement you chalk, whatever progress you make, you just go and give them all the tips, you just go and give them everything. And by the time you realize all the positions that you've garnered have left you, like you've lost them, just like that for nothing. Giving all your progress, everything that you are gaining at the workplace or your school or your tips, there are times that you have to just share what is helping you progress with people, okay? But I'm expecting to get a difference between getting help, like giving help to people, and carelessly revealing your plan of progress to your competitors, okay? Let's assume that you have a business and then you go meet your competitors and give them all the details of your business's progress. You just stripping yourself naked before your enemy. They'll be laughing at you because you're giving them secret ammunitions to attack you whenever they feel like. You may not know. You never know who is around you. You never know who is really willing for you to fall down. That is why you need to zip it. Like, I beg you, zip it. Zip it. Number 5 thing that I think we should keep to ourselves is how much we earn. How much you have in the bank. Girl, you shouldn't be sharing such information. You know why? It creates unnecessary rivalry. Sometimes the person you are sharing with may be any less than you, okay? And so we'll feel so uncomfortable. And it just creates a kind of unconducive, friendly environment, and then tension between you and the people, because sometimes they feel like, are you better than them? Without comparing themselves to you. Meanwhile, all of you are unique, all of you are on a different journey, and how much you earn shouldn't be a problem to somebody, because we are supposed to root for each other, but not everybody is doing that. And at times too, it screams like you are insecure, it screams poverty, it screams somebody who is not confident in what they have, somebody who is not happy about what they have, who just want to feel like somebody, so is sharing what they have with other people. And the funny twist is that you also have to stop asking people how much they earn, because it really makes them uncomfortable. And if you don't want the person to ask you how much you are also earning and really become inquisitive with how much you earn, then you have to stop asking them how much you're earning. Because I don't think it's any of my business to go and ask somebody how much they're earning. It will not put money in my pocket. It will not even add to my value. It's only going to end up making me feel less of myself and jealous. Honestly, we are all human. We may feel jealous if somebody is any more than us while we have been working the same job or have been in the same position with them for years. You know, guys, this whole movement in silence is about leveling up, like leveling up mentally, physically, spiritually, and everything. That is why I've created this playlist right here for you to watch, so that you get a bit glimpse of what I'm trying to say. Watch this playlist and subscribe to my channel, share my videos, comment on it, and like it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.